I'm not going to edit this video in any way, and this video is not for kids. My mom and dad divorced when I was younger, and my mom met a man, my stepdad, who molested me. I consented to things that I should have never consented to because I was manipulated. And when I didn't consent anymore, things changed. My stepdad abused my mom. He would beat her so bad that she would have to stay home from work. He scared me so bad. One day, he looked at me and said, "Your pupils are dilating because you're so scared of me." And he smiled. I've harbored resentment against my family because they wanted to have a relationship with my mom. Because my mom stayed with him. In 2011, I don't remember the date, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. A voice woke me up. It started talking to me about my stepdad. The voice told me I needed to go forgive him. I said, no, I'm not doing that. He doesn't deserve my forgiveness. I struggled. I fought back and forth with this voice in my head until the voice finally said, "How much have I forgiven you for?" I got up. And I went to my mom's house. And I forgave him. At the time, I even told him when I saw him, "You must be pretty special for someone to wake me up in the middle of the night to come and forgive you." I was the one that was special because I let go of something in my heart that forgiveness was for me. It was for me. It was for him. But it was for me. Because he wasn't walking around paranoid, scared someone was going to find out that I didn't tell the whole truth, that I consented to him at times because he manipulated me. But that doesn't matter. You have to forgive. You have to forgive people. Robert Downey Jr. planned my whole day yesterday. Or, I don't know, what day is it? He gave me some really good advice. I told my psychiatrist about it. But he brought up a good point. Why Robert Downey Jr.? Robert Downey Jr. stood in front of an audience and said, "You need to forgive Mel Gibson." And I was so happy he said that. Because when I got sick, all I could think about was everybody is so angry at Mel Gibson for making a mistake. He did what God told him to do. He made Passion of the Christ. How many people were saved because of that movie? I pray for Mel Gibson. Another thing Robert Downey Jr. did is Chris Pratt was attacked. Again, here comes Robert Downey Jr. He's a good man. I know I'll never meet for me. But he sounds like such a good friend. He sticks up for his friends. And I hope that he's saved. So one day in heaven, I can say, "I really liked your movies. You really helped me that day." It's hard to explain what happens to me. I pull people in. Help me. Have any friends. I have a best friend. His name is Jesus. I wrote a poem about it. Jesus loves you. If you're hurting, you can go to him. He died for you. Okay. I'm gonna end it there. Maybe. This clicker is gonna drive me upside.